So you thought he was going to stop at day 202? You thought wrong. I'm still going 3 days into the rebirth of this series. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to stay on task, not get distracted talking about random dumb bullshit. And I'm just going to eat this paper like a normal person. Starting with this piece right here. Now, I screwed up last time, and I got the wrong water, and that's why it tasted terrible. That's why I almost threw up last time. A blunder that will never happen again. So let me just go in here. And that's very curious. We have 0 viewers so far, but 1 like. A phantom like. I like that. Let's just do this. Oh, crap. Right. I forgot about the tradition. We got to put the score for the day. How is your day going, by the way? Feel free to answer or feel free to keep to yourself. It's fine. I'm not your therapist. But let's see. How am I feeling? You know what? I'm actually feeling pretty fucking good. How about that? 6.7 out of fucking 10. There we go. Feel free to put your score down there and be honest. All right. Now, fish number 1. All right. Real good. I'm gonna make this day my bitch. All right. And so far, the series is going exactly the way I want for it to. Minimal interaction, but yet I'm still doing something, which means I have to put as little work as I can into this. At the same time, I actually feel like I accomplished something, even though I accomplished very little, but it feels like more than it is, which is what's important. That's why I started this series again in the first place. There we go. Easy. It goes down smooth, like any cigarette should. Except it's not a cigarette. It's a piece of paper. What's this? It's 10:16. Oh, yeah, I forgot I started off late, but that's okay. Better later than never, as my dead grandpa always said. We're going to do a 3-piece again. This is the way that we're going to do this permanently from now on. However, at the same time, I got to be careful because there could be unforeseen collateral damage. And because I'm, of course, planning on having this series be long-term, we don't want any collateral damage, especially not this early. That would be... Oh, boy. I was not behaving the first time, but now I got it to submit. Always take a second sip if it doesn't work the first time. And this is the final piece. All right. Day is off to a good start, fellas. As it should be. It should be more off to a good start now that this series, and it's not really about eating the paper, by the way. If the series is all about eating the paper, then trust me, I do 3 streams a day because I definitely can do that. What this whole series is really about is me getting my life back on track. And right now, at about 10:17 a.m., normally, if it weren't for this series, I'd be sitting on my couch doing nothing, looking at shitty articles on Twitter. And I want to avoid that. I get outside of my comfort zone. It needs to happen more regularly. This series is a great way to do that on a daily basis. And once I snap out of that trance state that usually puts me down this endless cycle of suffering, once I break that cycle using this series, which gets me out of my comfort zone, obviously, I have to speak to 2 random people on the internet and eat paper. That's pretty uncomfortable. Once I snap out of that whole cycle, the rest of the day is going to be so much more of a breeze because I'm not stuck with this just sitting around on my ass doing nothing, which I can still sit on my ass and do nothing, but at least I did something today. I know that, and at least I'm more out of the cycle than I could be. Do I ever see? Once I did, if you look at day 200, about 3 days ago, even though it was about a year ago, what I did was I marinated more like grilled. I grilled the paper and I set it on fire and to give it more of a smoky flavor. Didn't really overcooked it. Tasted pretty bad. So there's that. I'm in class right now. Well, this thing is, this is like one of the last days of school, so just unmute this and just put it on full volume. Take your earbuds off and make sure it plays very loudly on your phone speakers. I'll wait. Okay, now that I assume that it's playing really loudly on the phone speakers, I'm going to say, Metalhead 420's classroom. Oh, yeah, I can't hear shit because my volume's down super low. Okay, there we go. Show that. Well, okay, I'm just going to say, just pretend that I'm speaking to the classroom. This is how you eat paper. I don't know what education your teacher's given you, but this is real education, how to eat paper. These are lessons that you're actually going to be using later in life. All right, ball it up and a little ball in your mouth. Use some sort of thing such as swallowing power. I know how to use it through raw swallowing power, but it takes a lot of muscle, and I prefer to do it the easier way. Sometimes it's a little tough, but when it's down, it's down. And you best believe it's down right now. That is how you swallow paper. So show that to your English class, I guess. Okay. That was day 203. See you on the next one, buddies. See, this is good. I feel fucking great. This is great. Oh, that's good.